Hello, here's my model John again. He's got his full hairline, eyebrows, eyelashes all attached by point on poly. The blends are on his face. I've just done them. If you want to see how to do blends, look at a previous video. So when he closes his eyes, the eyelashes move with it. It's not perfect, they don't rotate at the same time, they just go up and down at the moment. Okay, the eyebrows move nicely with the frowning, for example. And on this video I'm going to create a skeleton for my figure, and I'm just going to show you how to do a skeleton. A couple of tips, all useful. As you see, I'm rendering them out 720p, quite good. You see individual hair strands. His face looks quite good. The highlights with kind of like shiny beads of sweat, which is pretty good as well. Alright, so to begin, you just center in all the frames. Take off the invisibility on this one. Alright, and I usually use this one, front view. Put the invisibility on this one. He's got a pair of trunks. That's there. That will also be later connected to the skin. So go to skeleton, joint tool. If it was in the options, this would be the setting I would use. Go to reset tools if you want to reset tools on joint tools. Probably a good idea to turn on snap to grid. It's not snap to grid. That one. Clicking a shift key button at the same time. And that will give you a straight kind of joint going straight up. I've got the knack of doing it. I don't really count the joints anymore. This would be this one probably be where the shoulder comes off. So I'm into the neck joint here. Slow it down a bit. Slow it down for the neck. And this one here is probably the last one I will do for the neck. So onto the joint for the jaw, about here. Joint for the eye. Head joint. So clicking the up key will come down to the shoulder joint area, the breastplate if you like. Shift key again, hopefully it'll snap. Nope, didn't. Control Z. Usually does it second time for some reason. It's not where I want it. Control Z. And then we put one joint here and then one joint about here. Okay, so that goes all the way down to the, doesn't work first time as usual, to the elbow joint. And when I get to the wrist joint I stop and I look on here. Show the skeleton button. Show skeleton button. So everything is a bit too far forward. Select W key. Got to take it off the snap to plane and grid. There you go. So centre of their shoulders. Neck area, bring it forward just a tiny bit more. That's a bit better. Elbow joint's the one we're interested in at the moment. Click on the elbow joint. Whoops. object mode. That's the elbow joint. Now I need to position this, or reposition it. Control Z if you missed it. When something goes a little bit wrong, you do, like for example just now I didn't select what I wanted to select. Just Control Z it and we'll just go to the last one. Wrist joint. So I'm looking here, F key, focus in, and zoom out a little bit. That's going to go funny, yeah. Control Z. So okay from the top. Let's be about where the neck vertebrae would be going down to the spine. I don't normally curve the spine or anything. Right, that looks okay from there. So I'm doing the left hand side of the model. It's a bit too far out here. Bring it in a bit so it catches the wrist. Alright, now let's try the side view. Hit this button, joint tool, Control Z brings it back. Thumb. 1, Control Z, 2, 3, and the last one over the thumb. Okay. Up key on the arrow key bit. Probably missed, yeah, it usually does. First one misses. So knuckle, index knuckle, Control Z, joint. A little bit too far with that one really. Over here. Here. Second joint. And third passes the finger. Up key. Whoops. Put down key. Usually, yep. Knuckle. First little joint in the finger. Control Z all the time when it misses, like that. Pass the finger, last one. Okay. Holding the shift key again. Control Z. Okay, up key. Little finger, Control Z again, shifting again, shift key again. And your model should be set up if you've got it from Modbox like I have. I haven't moved the arms. I used to move the arms up and down and have them in like the kind of crucifix position, but I don't anymore. I just do it as it is, as it comes from Modbox. I used to split the model up. I don't do that anymore. It's a split. I used to do half, split them in half, join them up again. So no need for that. Select. So I'm going to work on this joint here. And select it. Oh, I need this view. W key. Okay. Usually from here, it's quite a good idea to use the rotate buttons. This joint, second joint looks okay. Let's back up here. E key. Catches most of the thumb. That joint there. Okay, perfect. Select anything. So I can select this one. W key. It's in about the right place. Slightly rotate it. Slightly E key it. Bring it down a little bit. Next joint. Rotate it that way and then I can rotate it this way a bit. And last joint. Too much. Notice I've got a nice spread, nice distance between the fingers. The fingers are quite, you've made them quite fat. Usually it'll be a problem when you join this, when you skin it. W key. Kind of looking at all four screens at the same time. There's a little kind of twist here I don't really like. It's a D key. It's only that joint. Everything else stays the same. E key, echo key, bend it a little bit. That's perfect looking. Bend it a bit more. I'm just going to rotate a tiny bit, straighten it out. And the kind of more care you take at this point, the better the overall thing will skin. And the skinning part's the hard bit, or this bit really. As you'll find sometimes like a little joint here will be affecting his leg or something. And you know, you think, well, why is it not working? Okay, it's behind W. The hand usually is fairly difficult. I'm just going to take it a little bit, like so. Take it down. This one should be over the fingers, you see. Then I might just extend that a little tiny bit. This one as well. Okay. Next one. E key. Something like that. Too much. Straighten out the little fingers. Here's a tool that I sometimes use for straightening out the joints. Kind of aligns them up a little bit better. And it's like an add-on I did. It's this one here, all the 8 joints, and just straightens them out just a bit more. Can't remember how I got this. I think I got it from YouTube or something, and I typed it in myself, or I downloaded it. Probably downloaded it, I can't remember. Right, so the hand looks okay. It's kind of lined up. Back to the front view. Select. Time for the selected already. Open the joint tool again. Control Z brings it back. Shift. It's gone nicely to the right place. Just checking. It's okay. It's lined up. Hasn't gone way off the screen somewhere. I might leave this unchecked. See how it goes. Missed. It's not bad. Probably could do about here. That's better. Shift. F key. W key. Bring it down the heels. Make sure it hasn't shifted. Joint tool again. Control Z. foot. Okay, looking from above. Visibility on. I don't do all the toes. Probably two's enough for this model, 2 toes. We'll make it 3. Side view, select E key, and then down, and look, it's almost lined up already. Select this one. Toes are easier than the hands. As you can see. Last one on the toes. Alright, so I've got the left hand side done. Last thing to do is the jaw. And you see how I've got the mouth partially opened. Everything looks good. I might do just something, because of the shape of this fella's head, I might do something unusual that I don't normally do. I'll just tilt his. He's got an unusual shape to him. So that's the eye socket. Here's my jaw. Partially open, I usually have a joint here that moves the jaw. No. That's better. One joint, too far. Control Z. Not really again. Yeah. And just checking it hasn't gone crazy off the page or anything. That looks okay in the middle. Don't know. It's a bit odd. The head. I need to undo it. That's what I did. Okay, so I need to do it from this screen really. The neck was off centre. So E key. Here I should get a perfect line up now. Yeah. I should have done it on that screen. Okay, try again. Joint 2. One. Jawbone. Nope. Let's put jawbone back here. Way down to the chin. Move that chin a little bit. Everything looks quite lined up. It's in the middle. And quite often I do an extra little kind of joint for the eye, and everything else, the eye, the teeth, the upper teeth, Control Z. I usually name this joint eye joint, that the jaw hinge, and this the chin. They're the only ones I ever bother naming. Other than that, I leave it to default. One last check. Everything looks pretty good. So this is how I just getting up a figure that is perfectly symmetrical. So I should hit the save button. And now select this one here, shoulder joint split into two, skeleton, mirror joint, and we're going to this mirror under YZ plane, behavior, not orientation, mirror. So checking here if you've got perfectly some figure about the XY plane, not the XY, YZ plane, this frontal plane here. This one here comes out of his stomach, then it should move across nicely. You don't have to really do anything else. Mirror again. Okay, so when you do mirror, if you've got two joints for shoulder, don't click that one, it'll go funny. Alright, looks pretty good. Okay, one last thing I was going to do is a little something I picked up, I don't know what, I can't remember when. Just lines the bones up a little bit better. It's this one here. Okay, so world up aim axis is Y along the bone, and up axis is Y. I think I can't remember, they used this for a while. World up direction is this one, isn't it? Yeah, click that. World up is Y. Upper axis, aim axis. Oh, that's definitely why I think it's this. That goes wrong, then you know I selected the wrong one. Hit this button here. So it's like a little function I've picked up. Okay, I've done it. Oh, I haven't done it properly. Click that one. Something to do with select joint tree or something. Select hierarchy, that's it. Oh, that's it now. So hit that function. Now, the little arrow, it should be the little arrow there, the X arrow should be directly pointing along the bone. I'll reverse that just now. I'll reverse it even there. Alright, so let's have a look. Okay, see the red one, the X axis is not going along the bone. That one is not. That one's kind of pointing straight up, and I'm trying to find one where it's kind of bent. That one's either doing anything, that X one's pointing away. That one's not very well lined up. So this arm here, the red one, should end up pointing down. So let's try it again. Yeah, X one. That one, orient joint. It's Y. Aim axis is Y. Up axis is, no, it's reversed like that. Select hierarchy. Everything's selected in the joint. Orient joint. Okay. There we go, look. It's much more predictable now. X axis is along the bone. Remember I did the thumb first, that's why it's pointing that way. Alright, that makes it a little bit easier to manage a bit later on. Okay, so leading from here, it'll be skinning the joints to the body next. Alright, hit the like, subscribe button. I've kind of done this so many times now that I've gotten really used to it. If you do it for the first time, it is difficult. So this joint here with the jaw, I don't really like the precision of that actually. I don't think it'll open and close very well. Probably here would be better. Right, so I should close them and open the mouth a bit better. Let's make sure I haven't turn it into a funny kind of screw width back shape. Looks like everything lined up. F key. Alright. Thank you for watching.